I put some glasses on, a little blazer. You're telling me that's office siren? What the are we talking about? We've lost the plot completely. I cannot separate the art from the person. Nobody attacked me. I'm just saying I've seen other people getting attacked. Kids doing skincare is absolutely ridiculous. Taylor Swift is so... Hi Vamps, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, or if you've never been here, hi, my name is Evan, and welcome to my channel. All right, so I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm kind of scared for today's video. I'm just gonna say what I have to say, and we're gonna get into it. I'm actually so excited for today's video. If you guys have not seen already by the title, today I'm gonna be talking about some of my unpopular opinions. And people are gonna be mad, and I'm ready for it. I am ready for it. These are my opinions. And I'm just ready. We have a good list here on my MacBook. And who knows, if you guys like this one, maybe we could do a part 2 and, you know, uncover more unpopular opinions. But yeah, just keeping it real simple. We're just going to be talking about some unpopular opinions today. Some people might agree. Some people might really disagree. And yeah, I might get a lot of hate. So I'm kind of scared. But we're just going to really dive into this. So I hope you guys are ready. Quick disclaimer before we get into this. These are only my opinions. These are not facts. This is just how I feel. This is my channel. So I'm just gonna, you know, share how I feel. I don't hate anybody. I don't, you know, wish harm on anybody at all. These are just my opinions about some things, some people, and we're just gonna talk about it. So it doesn't have to be that serious. If you don't agree, good for you. If you agree, period. And yeah, so before you get into today's video, do not forget to give me a big thumbs up down below. It'll really help me a lot. Click that big red subscribe button if you guys want to be a part of the Vamp family. There's so much content coming, and I've just been having so much fun getting really back into uploading and posting again, and I'm truly so happy about it. So if you guys want to join my little family and you don't want to miss any of the videos coming, do not forget to click that big red subscribe button and also click that bell notification so you never miss when I upload one of my videos. Comment down below if you want a part 2 of this or other videos that you want to see. Follow all my socials at just iamevandiaz. And without further ado, guys, let's talk some unpopular opinions. And also, I have my MacBook here, so if I'm looking to the side, it's because I took notes on this video. And okay, I'm ready. The first one is Instagram is better than TikTok. I know this one is gonna leave a lot of people like, wait, what? Yes. So I love Instagram. Like, I love Instagram so much. I love how it's like personalized. I think out of all the social medias, because I think it originated mostly on Instagram first. Like, Instagram stories are my favorite thing. I love posting to my stories. I love posting to my close friends. I love how there's like only a list of people that you want to only see certain posts. So you could do that. I just love it. I think all the posts on Instagram too, it's like so personal. I love scrolling on there. I could scroll on Instagram for hours, but with TikTok, I get bored so fast. Honestly, apart from editing TikTok, like, I don't love TikTok. The only parts I love about TikTok is like Billie Stan TikTok, because obviously I love Billie Eilish. If you know me, you see, you know, the back. You don't even see the rest of my room, but I love Billie Eilish so much, always have. So any Billie content, my favorite, and also like any good edits. But honestly, anything else, I don't really care for it. But Instagram, I love it. I love spamming my close friends. If you're all my close friends watching this, you guys know I post literally anything. So yeah, I just think Instagram is more entertaining for me personally. Next is that some celebrity brands are either garbage or super overrated for what it is. So when I'm talking celebrity brands, I'm talking Rhode by Hailey Bieber. I'm talking Skims by Kim Kardashian. Like, first of all, the thing with Rhode is obviously it was Hailey Bieber's brand, Justin Bieber's wife. And honestly, Hailey is really not liked by a lot of people. She kind of annoys me, but it's not like I hate her or anything, you know, like, no, I do not have any hate in my heart towards her. I hope she's doing amazing. But Rhode, like, especially like the little lip, I think it's like a peptide lip treatment or whatever. That thing was everywhere. Do you have Rhode? You guys know I work at Ulta Beauty. So there was an era where that's all I was hearing. And it's literally just like a kind of like a glossy lip balm. that they're putting on phone cases. Some people have Rode phone cases, you guys. And yeah, it's cute and it's aesthetic because you guys know, if you know me, you know I'm an aesthetic person. I make everything aesthetic. That for me is a little like, it's just a lip gloss. And it's because it's by Hailey Bieber that you guys are losing your minds, because she's like a part of like that clean girl aesthetic, which we'll get to. And yeah, and also like Skims by Kim Kardashian. I heard it's amazing, but would you be dying for it if it wasn't endorsed and like if it wasn't Kim Kardashian's company? No, I don't think so. I think that they're just super either not good and they're like I heard Skims quality is kind of ass sometimes from some of my friends who use Skims. And then also like, would you, like I said, would you be dying over it if it wasn't Hailey Bieber or Kim Kardashian's brand, and if TikTok wasn't shoving it down your throat? So yeah, to me, most celebrity brands are either garbage or overrated. This one I'm a little scared for because I know this could either reach the part of YouTube of people that will agree with me or the part that is going to tear me apart. But it's my opinion. So at the end of the day, I really do not care. It does not affect you. I'm not talking to my babies. I'm talking to anyone who is about to leave hate comments. Sabrina Carpenter is weird. Like, she is really weird. I don't really like Sabrina Carpenter. I think she was so pretty. I think she is beautiful. She's a beautiful girl. I think she's so beautiful. I don't really listen to her music. I don't really care for the music that she makes, to be honest. But I was always like, she's so pretty and all this stuff. And then I saw some things and I heard some things and I'm like, whoa. Just something about her just like icked me out. Like made me sick to my stomach. If you guys haven't heard, on every tour stop that Sabrina goes to, she changes one of the lyrics to her songs. And she was in New Mexico and she said, "I'm full grown, but I look like a niña. Put something neat in my casita."
I'm full grown, but I look like a niña. Come put something big in my casita. Mexico, I think you are bonita.
And if you don't know what that means, it's basically like, I'm full grown, but I look like a child, like a little girl. Put something in my little house. And yeah, it was just weird. Like it had like a sexual innuendo to it, and I just didn't like it. And then also to find out that she had a photo shoot that looked really too similar to the movie Lolita, about a man who is in love with a 14-year-old girl. There was literally clips of the movie. If you put them side by side, I don't care what she says or what any of her fans say, she was referencing Lolita. There's literally a part where she's like laying down, like if you ever watched Lolita, she's like laying down reading a magazine, like with her feet in the air. She's not reading a magazine, she's kind of just looking, but the sprinklers in the back, the wet t-shirt kind of like revealing her skin with the feet position, everything was giving Lolita. I'm so sorry. And then she also had a photo shoot. I don't know if it was a part of that or if it was something for Short and Sweet, but she basically has this part like where she kisses like a glass and it like leaves a red lipstick stain, but like she's still in the frame, and Lolita had a scene exactly like that with the same red. So yeah, so just those two coincidences, I don't know if they are coincidences, and then just the whole I'm full grown but I look like a niña really weirded me out. And like I said, I didn't really care for her before, but now I really just like try to stay away from anything Sabrina Carpenter because she just icks me out. Kids doing skincare is absolutely ridiculous. Like I told you guys, I do work at Ulta Beauty, so I get to see kids and how they freak out over skincare. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Why are kids like so infatuated with skincare? Like, you're 5. Why are you asking me if we have a hyaluronic acid, if we have this type of moisturizer? I literally heard that there was some kids doing retinol. Are you kidding me? You're going to burn your skin off. And the fact that these parents are letting this happen is insane. There's this mom that usually comes into my store and her daughter's like 6 or 7. And she constantly always asking for Drunk Elephant. One day, I think it was holiday of last year, I'm on the register and this little girl puts everything on the countertop and I'm flabbergasted. It was an $80 moisturizer from Drunk Elephant. It was a little pack from Drunk Elephant and something else. The moisturizer alone is $80. Why are you allowing your children to use adults' things that they have no idea about? Baby, why do you need a moisturizer? You're 5 years old. You're 6 or 7. 5, 6 or 7. You're a child. You're a child. If anything, the only thing you need right now, if anything, I don't even think they need this, but the only thing that they really need in the summer is SPF, cleanser, and moisturizer. That's all you need. Why are you looking for niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, retinol, stuff like that. You don't need it. You do not need it. And it's not like they're asking for like The Ordinary or Bubble. That's why I also like that kids do like Bubble and do like Bioma, because it's a little softer, it's a little gentler. But kids going into Sephora and also looking for like Glow Recipe or Drunk Elephant, like what? These parents have to watch what they're putting on their kids' faces, because by the time these kids are 20, they're gonna look 30 something because of all the stuff that is in their skin and how early they started putting stuff on their skin. So I think kids doing skincare is absolutely ridiculous. It's a waste of money. It's a waste of so many things. And like, it's cute to have a little hobby, but like when kids are coming into my store and buying $80 moisturizers and $70 serums, like what are we truly doing? You're putting that on a 5-year-old face and you're wasting your money. Please look out for your kids. And I do not understand this, and I don't think I will ever understand it. All right, I feel like I'm gonna get clowned for this one, but Labubus are so cute. And they're so overhated for what they actually are. So if you guys don't know what Labubus are, they're these little dolls. And they're like these little vinyl figures. And they're like these adult collectibles. To me, yeah, Labubus are for kids, but I feel like they're more adults. If you guys do not know, I am an adult doll collector. So I know how adult collecting looks. I do collect Monster High dolls. And yeah, so I'm very into like the toy collecting world. And Labubus are so cute. They're these little creatures. They're inspired by Nordic folklore. And they're so cute. They have like 9 pointed teeth. They're like smiling. It's like a mischievous smile. They have like these little bunny ears with like these huge eyes. And they come in like different colors and stuff. They're so cute. I will say that the demand for them for a second was actually really crazy. The company who makes them, which is Pop Mart, had these stores and some people would camp out, some people would fight. Literally, the UK had to stop selling them because people were literally fighting. So literally the UK stopped selling Labubus for like months because of how disgusting people were being to each other. Fights were breaking out, you know, people almost losing their lives and getting trampled for Labubus, you know. Like, I don't agree with that part of it, but I think the concept of Labubus and what they are and like little things to put on like your designer bags. And I personally love Labubus. I showed you guys one of my Labubus in my last video, and I think they're so cute. I love little trinkets like that, and I literally don't understand when people are like, oh, everyone who collects Labubus are like contributing to consumerism. I don't agree at all, because like I said, I am a doll collector, and I think if you really love these things, and if in a year or in a few months when the trend is over, they're not going to be in the landfill, then you can have fun, you know. Like, I think I could collect all the Labubus and I'll have them for years and years and I will not throw them away, you know, because like I said, I collect stuff like that and I think they're so cute. But people literally buying them and then in a month gonna throw them all away, I think it's really wasteful, and I could see why people think we're contributing to consumerism. But for what they are, I think people are so just like extra negative towards it. Like,
oh, those are fucking ugly. Like, you guys are wasting your money. You guys are all stupid. If you guys are buying this is adults. This is embarrassing.
Girl, it's a little toy. Like, life is so hard. If we want to buy this little thing to make us feel better and to make us feel cute, it's so cute to put on your bags. They're so feminine and cute. Like, I just love them. And I feel like for what they are, they're so overhated. But yeah, I think Labubus are so cute. Most people aren't original anymore. And what I mean by this is anything somebody else does, they want to do right away. And they want to copy it exactly like that. Did you guys hear that Kendall Jenner a few months ago wore a wife beater, which is like a white tank top? I also don't know why it's called that. That always scared me. Like, what's going on? She wore basically like a white tank top. Tell me why wife beaters weren't available anywhere. Every brand that sells a wife beater was literally sold out because Kendall Jenner wore it and the paparazzi caught her and everyone was like, oh my God, we want wife beaters. Like, I don't understand. Like, when it's other stuff, it's different. But when it's like that, like, just because a celebrity wore such a plain item, you want it. So this one, I feel like gets brought up a lot because I feel like people are always asking my opinions on this person. They're always asking me about their art, and I always give them the same response. So this opinion is that Taylor Swift is so overhated. Like, so personally, I don't listen to Taylor Swift. I literally, one of my best friends in the entire world, Aiden. If you guys don't know Aiden, he's also a YouTuber and he's so amazing and literally one of the sweetest human beings I've ever known in my entire life. I love him with my entire being. And he is one of the biggest Swifties I know. And yeah, even before I had a best friend that was a Swiftie, I always said this. Taylor is such a talented, beautiful girl. And she truly feels like, even though she's like a millionaire and all this, and she has money and she's a pop star, but honestly, like, she's just one of those people that I'm like, you could tell that she really loves what she does and she loves her fans. And she's so talented. Like, sometimes I hear some of her lyrics and I'm like, whoa, like, this is like real music. Like, I just see so many people and so many men just hating on her and hating on her so much that, like, why do you even hate her? Like, or when girls are like, oh, I'm a Taylor Swift hater, I'm a Taylor Swift hater. Like, that's not a flex. You just look like delusional. Because I don't understand, if you barely know anything about Taylor Swift and you don't listen to her, just like me, you don't listen to her, you don't really look for her, whatever. Why do you have to hate her? I don't listen to Taylor Swift. I think she's a beautiful, successful, talented girl. But is it my style of music? Or I don't know. I haven't really listened that much, but she just doesn't draw my attention, and that's okay. But to say that she doesn't deserve certain things, that she was shoved down your throat, all this stuff, just because she's a woman who's successful, like, what? I think in this day and age, we should be lifting up women, because they were in such a male-dominated field for so long. So now that we have the girls on top, I'm happy. Like, I'm so happy for Taylor Swift. I'm so happy that she continues to release albums that her, fans love, and people love her so much. And, or when I see, like, someone who loves Taylor Swift and they're like, oh, you like Taylor Swift? Like, leave them alone. She obviously means so much to them. Like, why are you being so disgusting about it? She's a human too. Just a really successful, beautiful one. And yeah, I think she's way overhated, and I think it needs to stop because it's redundant. It's enough. And at the end of the day, she's going to keep making money, keep making songs. She's going to keep on selling her vinyl variants. And that's it. All right. So this is something that I will always stand firm on. Some people, when it comes to problematic artists in music, they will always be like, oh, it's okay. I hate the person, but their art is so beautiful. Like, I separate the art from the person. And personally, I cannot do that. I cannot separate the art from the person. For example, Kanye West. Kanye West in his early career is literally like a music genius. Like, his music is incredible. It's so good. He's so talented, but he is such a disgusting person. Like, truly, truly, hear me out. Like, he is, the things that he said, things that he's done, things that he's supported is so like icky to me that I could never like really listen to Kanye West and be like, wow, this is so beautiful, because I know who it's from. When an artist is so involved in their music, how are you supposed to separate that? How are you supposed to separate the artist from the art? I can't when it's so personal. Just like this, and this might get me some hate too. Melanie Martinez. If you guys know me, like in my personal life, I am 20 years old. I'm not anymore. We're gonna get into that. Some of her fans now will be like, oh, you weren't the biggest. Honestly, shut the fuck up. Because yes, I was. I was one of the biggest fans of her ever since 2014. Since Dollhouse EP, since Carousel and Dead to Me, Bittersweet Tragedy, I was obsessed with her. Like, I loved Melanie Martinez so much up until a few years ago, Yeah, I loved her so much. I loved her music. She meant so much to me. And honestly, to this day, even though I don't support her as a person anymore just because of so many things, like her earlier music and her album Crybaby completely changed my life. I will never deny that. That album literally raised me into the person I am today. I felt understood, and I felt like things I was interested in, like it wasn't weird because she showed that, like horror, kind of like darker themes of like really like pretty bows and pink and stuff. Like, I loved it. I think it was so sick, and I was so attached to her. I loved her for years, even years before Billie, since because I became a Billie stan in 2017, when she was like a fresh artist too. So I know what I like as soon as I see it, and them as small artists, I was so attached to them. I always say that When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go by Billie, obviously, and Crybaby, literally those two albums like made me who I am today. But unfortunately in 2017, there was accusations of Melanie Martinez, saying somebody, and as a child, I think I was too naive and dumb to like, I never said anything bad about the victim. I was just like, oh, she's too precious to do anything like this. Like, people are just haters, I was like, what, 11 or 12 in 2017? Yeah, I was like 11 or 12. But it came back a few years later, and it just left a bad taste in my mouth. At the end of the day, I'm gonna believe victims until other stuff comes out. I'm not gonna shun the people, but I'm just not gonna support them that much. And after that, and just a whole bunch of other things, just like the way that she kind of treats her fans, that they're just like made out of money and all this, like selling a perfume collection that's like $400, and her candles being like 100 each, and they're like tiny, and then like her fans paid like $400 to meet her at the Portals World Tour, and it was like an AI generated thing, and they weren't told that it was going to be an AI generated thing. Like, imagine me paying hundreds of dollars for Billie to do a meet and greet, and it's just like a little AI thing. I'll be sad and I'll be mad. Like, she treats her fans like they're made out of money, like if they're cash cows. And honestly, at the end of the day, I just lost so much respect for her, to the point where music that I grew up loving so much, like her music still has such a special place in my heart, but I literally cannot listen to it because it gets me so sad that someone that I used to look up to and love so much just does that. And she just icks me out kind of as a person now. So that's how I feel. But I can't even listen to her art anymore, like I said, because I can't separate it from the person, you know? Like, she is writing this music and she's doing all this, and it's so personal to her that if I don't really like her as a person, or if she icks me out as a person now, when before I was the biggest stan, even before the term crybaby existed, before the Crybaby album, I was a stan of her, like truly. And that just sucks. So I can't separate the art from the artist, unfortunately. I wish I could, but I just can't. All right, this one is for my makeup girlies. Full bold glam over clean girl makeup any day of the week. If you guys did not know, I am also a makeup artist, and I've been doing makeup since I was 13. I feel like you guys barely see me with makeup here anymore on my channel, but if you watch any of my Get Ready With Me's, you can see that like I've been doing makeup for a while. I love makeup, such like creative, dramatic makeup. Like, when I tell people like, oh, I do makeup, I always like show them, because I'm like, no, you probably think I do like a soft little, no, I'd go like full beat. I love wearing a lot of makeup. I love doing, you know, like big, really juicy, glossy lips. I love doing like a bold cut crease, or, you know, I just love having fun with my makeup, and I see it as an expression. I just think makeup became so boring, and it kind of pulled my love out for makeup a little bit when the clean girl aesthetic and all that started happening. Like, what do you mean that you're spending hundreds of dollars on makeup to look the same? Like, I spend so much money on makeup, girl. I want to look different. It's obviously to make me look, you know, more just, I don't know how to explain it. It's not like I want to look different. I just like, why would you spend so much money on makeup to look the same? I love spending money on makeup that I'm like, you know, this enhances something, this changes something that I can take off at the end of the day. This is why makeup is fun. And it just became not fun. And just bold makeup I like way better, like I said, over clean girl any day. Like, give me a full coverage concealer, foundation, give me loose powder so I can powder it down, give me highlighter, give me hot pink blush. Like, I love that stuff. Like, give me all the makeup. I'd rather do that any day compared to clean girl makeup. I just can't do it. I think it's so boring. I think it ruined the makeup industry with a lot of other things, but I feel like that was one of the things that, like, everything became so boring. More brown palettes were released, rainbow palettes stopped being released, and I think it's so sad. The next one I feel like some people are gonna disagree with, which is fine. I feel like the thing about this video is always having conversations after about like, oh, why do you think this way, and then like people sharing their take. I love that. Personally, to me, money can buy happiness. Now let me explain. I'm not talking about like, oh, money's the only way of happiness. Like, no, I'm not talking about that. Of course not. But money can buy happiness. And you guys are probably like, oh, what? Like, that's like so consumerism and all this stuff. But no, at the end of the day, that's just the truth to me. Like, that's just my opinion. Money can buy happiness. Money can buy people who struggled when they were kids. Money could give them the power to never have to be hungry again. They don't have to worry about, you know, where they're going to go or what they're going to do, because money helps them with that, you know? It's easy for people who grew up with money to be like, oh, money can't buy happiness because I'm still depressed and I'm rich. You know what I mean? But no, money can eventually buy you happiness because it buys you things that you enjoy. It buys you, you know, a safe home. It buys you food to take care of you, maybe your kids, you know, your siblings. Like, money can buy happiness, you know? Like me going to see Billie this fall has literally been one of the most anticipated things for me ever, because not only am I seeing her twice, I'm gonna be in the pit again. I saw her last October. It's like a few days before my birthday. That's happiness. And I spent what? Maybe a little under $2,000. A little under $2,000, you guys. And honestly, I do it again. I would do it again. Money can buy you happiness. It buys you memories. It buys you time. You know, it buys you vacations that you can spend with your family and bond with your family. You know, I think it does buy happiness. It truly does. I'm not saying money is like the best thing in the world that everyone needs it or you're gonna be depressed. No, I'm not talking about that. There's people who are middle class, who are, you know, lower class, and they're happy. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that there's rich people who are billionaires but are depressed and are going through things. But I think it can buy happiness. So yeah, that's my take. Money can buy you things that make you happy and make your life easier. And when your life is easier, you're happier. So if you guys disagree with that, let me know down below. But yeah, money can buy happiness to me. All right, you guys, this one is actually so funny because I agree with this so wholeheartedly, and I'm just always so confused with all the TikTok lingo things that I be hearing. Sometimes I don't even see it on TikTok because, like I said, I'm an Instagram girl. But my best friend J. Lou always tell me, not everything has to be an aesthetic. Like, what the fuck is office siren? You're telling me I do a little slick back gel ponytail moment, or like a little stick out, like a bun with like little things sticking out. I put some glasses on, a little blazer. You're telling me that's office siren? What the fuck are we talking about? We've lost the plot completely. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Everything is an aesthetic. I make my bed, brush my teeth, take a shower, do my hair, put on a little lip gloss. Clean girl aesthetic. Because I'm drinking a coffee while I'm doing that. Like, why? What do you mean clean girl? That's just being a clean person. Why does it have to be an aesthetic of clean girl? Oh, barely any makeup. Oh, wearing a bun, going to the gym, going to take a shower. That's just how people should be, personally. Why is that an aesthetic? Y'all make everything an aesthetic these days. Like, babe, it does not need a name. Just let it be what it is. That's just like me saying earlier, like how no one is original anymore. It's literally a part of that culture. Like, oh, office siren. You're giving office siren. You're giving this. I remember there was like a mob wife era. Like, you're giving mob wife. What are we saying? Like I said, we have lost the plot completely. Like, what? Mob wife? The next one is, I am not falling for Addison Rae propaganda. I'm sorry, I'm just not. If you guys don't know, Addison Rae was formerly, I don't know if she still really does it. I don't really follow her literally at all. She was formerly a TikTok influencer, and she was like doing these dances. That's Addison Rae. And she has had a controversial past, things that like made me never really like her. Just like her vibe, I was always like, okay. And I remember during the BLM movement and all the Black Lives Matter stuff in 2020, it like resurfaced that like she was liking like a bunch of white lives matter stuff, and she was like disliking a lot of things with Black Lives Matter, and it was just like a lot of that. Something about, I think she was a Republican in Trump, and if you guys know me, I don't really like to associate with that or people who think that way, who live like that, like, because they obviously probably don't like me, and yeah, I'm not having that. So I don't know if that though is a rumor, or like if I actually heard that. But then yeah, it was just a bunch of stuff of like, she just had a lot of allegations of stuff like that back in the day that I was just like, okay. And now all of a sudden she's like releasing music, and I'm not saying that she's not talented, I just don't really care for her. So maybe if I did, I would be like, oh my god, this is amazing. But people are like dying over her new album, which is good for her. Like, I hope she's doing good, for real. But I just don't really care for her, and I'm not gonna fall for the propaganda that she's like this pop star now. And if you do, that's okay. Even if she is a pop star, she is becoming a pop star. Good for her, like I said. But I'm not gonna fall for like, oh my god, I love Addison Rae so much, because you guys were just the ones talking shit about her like a few years ago. So yeah, I'm not falling for the Addison Rae propaganda. She like released this album that I've like seen everywhere, and people are like dying over it. Even some of my friends. Yeah, but I just don't really like Addison Rae. When I saw that, I was like, what is going on? Like, who is this? So yeah, I'm not falling for Addison Rae propaganda, but if you like Addison Rae, cool for you. And yeah, I'm just gonna leave the video right there. I'm kind of scared. I don't know what you guys are gonna think about this video. But I truly hope you guys had a good time watching today. Did you agree with this stuff? Did you disagree? Did you like the conversation? Do you want to extend the conversation down below? Comment down below. The comment section is open. I don't know if I'm gonna get hate from this video. If I do, whatever. Thank you for watching at least. No, but really, like, if you guys are still here and you watched the entire video, I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for even like clicking on this and watching. It means so much to me. And yeah, if you guys did enjoy today's video, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up down below. It really helped me a lot. Click that subscribe button and that bell notification if you want to be a part of the Van family and never miss when I upload. Follow all my social medias at iamevandiaz. Comment down below if you want a part 2 of this video or what else you guys want to see from me. And I will see you guys in my next video. I love you guys so much. Bye.